So I came across this article why Shonda Rhimes was right to leave ABC over a Disneyland pass. It's an article. And I was like, I didn't know this. And it's very interesting read, and I thought I'll share it with you. And actually it was written last year, but it came across on my timeline and I was like, I didn't know this. But I'll read partial of it and then you guys could check the description and read the entire article. It started like this. It can be hard to know when it's time to quit your job, but a new interview with Shonda Rhimes highlights one important rule of thumb. When you feel undervalued, it's time to start looking for a new gig. And the interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Rhimes, the creator of blockbuster shows like Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, explained that in 2017 her relationship with ABC was strained, with plenty of battles over everything from budget to content. But the last straw in her relationship with ABC came in the form of Disneyland ticket snafu. She received 2 all-inclusive passes as part of her deal with ABC, which is owned by Disney, but requested an additional ticket for her sister for a family trip, the story explained. After some unwanted back and forth, quote, "We never do this." Okay, she was told more than once Rhimes was issued an additional pass, but when her daughter arrived in Anaheim, okay, only one of the passes worked. Rhimes lobbed a call to high-ranking executive at the company. Surely she will get this sorted. Okay, instead, the executive allegedly replied, quote, "Don't you have enough?" End quote. Rhimes was beside herself. She thanked him for his time, then hung up and called her lawyer. Figure out a way to get her over to Netflix or she find a new representative. I mean, the article continues. There's more to that because Shonda Rhimes is, like Grey's Anatomy and all of this. She had made them millions and millions. And obviously, she could afford to buy herself the ticket or for her family. She's a millionaire, probably a billionaire for all I know. But for them to do that, and she had worked really hard to make the company billions of dollars. And just for a little ticket, and they said, "Don't you have enough?" I mean, that's like a punch in the gut. When you know your worth, that's when you have to say adios. So I'll leave the link in the description. I don't want to read the entire article, but it's worth checking out. It's a very interesting read. So what I put on the description also, which I think you should check, is Shonda Rhimes' biography, so you have a little more understanding of her background. And also what I find interesting is some of the shows she have created. So all these, the links are in description and you guys could check them out. I think Oprah Magazine is one of them that listed some of the shows that Shonda Rhimes wrote, and not wrote but have created. All right, so I hope you enjoy. Take a moment to look at it. It's very interesting. And some of the shows we're talking about is Bridgerton. It's a show on Netflix. I think I really want to do some review on my own perspective of that show when I do have I could always create it, but when I have Patreon, I'm just gonna throw it on Patreon because it's gonna be somewhat a little bit how will I say, I guess rated X. I'm not gonna be I don't want to be restricted on what I want to say, so whenever I do have it, I probably will just do it there. What's interesting is how differently people interpret things based on their life experience. Black people read that Shonda Rhimes' story and immediately understand that the issue was not the cost of the Disneyland ticket, but rather the disrespect. As a matter of fact, I did a recording yesterday about the article that I came across about Shonda Rhimes. Okay, that's gonna be separate, and maybe this will be part of it. Okay, but I'll read it and I'll cut it to put it aside for that same particular video. But let me read the tweets here. Okay, keep in mind that you're filling in the blanks too. We weren't there, so we don't know what was said nor how it was said. Our view is incomplete. All right, so pretty much what he's saying here, different people with different background seem to understand Shonda Rhimes' experience differently. Okay, that's what this tweet is about. Okay, and that there's the here's the article. I'm going to read some of it, and the link will be in the description. Okay, as usual, when you're black or brown, okay, and you request for the same level of recognition, advantages, and opportunities than white, you can literally read on their face of the person you're requesting to. Then you get enough. Yet, okay, it's about time we take what we deserve without asking. Okay, it's true. Shonda should be put on a pedestal for ABC. Instead, she was disrespected over something that would be compared to any white person on a show she created. She knows her worth, and she's taking it with her. Yep. And by the way, Bridgerton, okay, Shonda Rhimes, I believe, is the executive producer of that show, and I believe also Bridgerton is like the most, I think it broke record. Okay, it broke record on Netflix, just to let you know. All right, so there it is. That's ABC's loss. Okay, I don't know why white people seem not to get it. I certainly did the moment I first read about it weeks ago. It's all about respect. Also, monumental stupidity on ABC's part to seemingly go out of their way to alienate the most valuable creative talent. Yep. I'll read the story, the part of the article, and then the rest, I'll put the link in the description for you guys to read it. Okay, because they think we should be grateful for what we get, all the shit she done for that network. They thinking, quote, how dare she be greedy and make a big deal out of nothing when she couldn't just buy the ticket. It's not about buying the ticket. It's the principle behind it. Okay? Sometimes it's almost like, okay, in one of my video, I spoke about some incident I had with a gym. Okay, I tried to be reasonable with them. Okay, instead, it was for pennies, literally pennies, 35 cents. Okay, but they were not trying to be right about it. Instead, they wanted to take everything, and I was willing. Okay, I called them to court, but I was willing to spend thousands to make my point. Okay, it wasn't really about the money. It's just the principle with things. I've told you guys my experience with that gym. It's the principle with things. Sometimes when you get people really upset, all right, it's not like they don't have the money. They'll spend millions to prove their point because you're so dumbass not to see the point of what they were trying to do. All right, and they will make you lose more. Look at this. Shonda Rhimes will still be over there. I think. Okay, I also have a link of Oprah who did. Is it Oprah? There's an article about Oprah about Shonda Rhimes' background and some of the shows she created, and most of them were with ABC Network. Okay, which is a sister company with Disney, and that was the thing. And it's not like ABC can afford to give her that ticket for that extra family member. You know, because they all associate with it. I mean, the dark skin of people make those white people do stupid things, and they make them lose much more than they think they know. You know, but anyway, so that was some of the comment on Twitter. Okay, let me read a few more. Okay, if a producer creator that looks like me made the same Disney Pass ask, the reply would have been, of course, we'll be happy to arrange that for you. Okay, instead, they call Miss Rhyme uppity, okay, without saying the word uppity. I know you all know this, just saying it, I know it all, okay? Okay, the entire interaction she had to go through was disrespectful. The exec just iced that cake. I'm glad she left. Okay, they don't deserve her. Okay, to think that some nobody exec thought he could gaslight her into silence and submission, okay, is just next level of stupidity for me. The Audie Cassidy. All right, let's see here. It is always that way. Being more emotionally intelligent, black people tend to be big picture thinkers and sensitive to sublids. Okay, culturally, white tend to be the linear thinkers. Okay. All right, they should have closed Disneyland. Okay, there's someone who, okay, they should have closed Disneyland for Rhimes family with free food and drinks all day. Shonda Rhimes made ABC. Okay, if my fellow white people can see that, they need to take Black Lives Matter out of their bios. Okay, that's not the only reason. Okay, let's see this. Okay, damn right. Okay, Disney deserved to lose her. They should have bought her a stack of VIP ticket on a silver platter. That's true. Ticket, was it? Smickers, Mickey, and Minnie should have greeted her at the gate with Cinderella's coach. Okay, her talent paid their salaries. That is true. That is true. The amount of money that ABC made out of her shows, okay? Okay, I personally don't think it was even the refusal to provide the ticket. It was how the executive rubbed her off by saying, quote, "Don't you have enough?" End quote. That led Shonda to leave. Okay, had exec gave a valid reason why they couldn't have a ticket, I think Shonda would have been okay with it. That is true. I agree with that too. Okay, not to mention, of course, that the way it's phrased, it sounds like they did give her the ticket and then just say, quote, "Absolutely not gonna happen," end quote. And when on got to Disneyland, it's like, "Oops, ticket doesn't work." Yeah, when I read that part, you'll see what they're talking about. Okay. Okay, and too many white people will break the land speed record trying to tell us our lives experiences have been, okay, what they've been. Okay, LOL at land speed record. Okay, we saw it from the jump. Anyone who has been black in America for more than 5 minutes saw it. Okay, that is true. They came on here and said she was entitled. Laughing my ass off. Okay, that's code for uppity. Okay, that's true. Let me finish with this. Anyone who has ever worked as an assistant know exactly what this is. If Greg Valenti were the one calling, the exec will have offered him a kidney. But Miss Rhyme is treated shamefully. It happens every single day in a million different ways. That's right. All right, let's see this one. Playa. It's about respect, money, and stupidity. How stupid were they not to show respect to superstar working mom who wanted to grace their property because cost of tickets is zilts compared to massive loss of revenue for ABC Disney, 100%. And to go to the extra step to issue a pass that didn't work is to remind this superstar she should stay in her place. That is true. That is true. Okay, they gave her, I guess, 2 passes or something like that, but one of the passes did not work. That's how this thing came. So they gave her the pass and they made sure, okay, the other one didn't work, and then went on and disrespect her like that. All right, let me go. All right, so this part is gonna be with with the other video that I plan on sharing with you with Shonda Rhimes. Okay. All right, next tweet. They understand, all right. They are just pretending that they don't. Okay, what did she talking about? What interesting is how differently people interpret things based on their life experience. Black people read that Shonda Rhimes story and immediately understand that the issue was not the cost of Disneyland ticket, but rather the disrespect. White people, not so much. Okay, there's another part of it. So, and they don't care either. They don't want that power shift. So why acknowledge it exists? They play with her and they fuck around and found out she was worth more than they wanted to give her, and respect and money, the dummies. Okay, yep. Now, see, that is what Meghan dealt with from the establishment in the UK. Yep. Okay, so there's the comparison here. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share.